like most of the fights you got in were in the cell itself.
Mm-hmm.
Were there any big brawls you were a part of, like in the main area or anything, or did you steer clear of that sort of thing?
No, I didn't get involved in any brawls, but there were a couple of them. One time do I say gang names? One time there was a gang from Southern California that's primarily Hispanic. They got into it with the Puerto Ricans at our prison, and that shit was wild. I think like 40 dudes went to the shoe. I'm pretty sure they had to go put a bunch of people in the shoe at the camp or something like that. No, y'all come to ours, don't you? They had to move them somewhere else because there were so many people. It was like 28 Puerto Ricans and like 20 Mexicans, like just an absolute mob of people because they were playing soccer up on the soccer pitch, right in full view of the sniper hill over there, directly across from the soccer pitch. Yeah, Kyle, could y'all see the sniper hill from where y'all were? The big dirt hill with the truck on top of it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I guess you guys were a little farther. I had a vague direction of where y'all were from us, but I wasn't sure exactly where it was.
Yeah, it's just over there.
Yeah,
although, like,
they
when
say
I checked
the camp's
in,
over
I go
there.
up there. Yeah, like when I checked in, I there's only one X-ray machine and it's up there. So like,
right.
That processing part.
The sniper tower hill, whatever you want to call it, overlooks like a softball field and then the soccer field. And dude, I saw a Puerto Rican dude like single-handedly take out 3 of these Hispanic dudes. Holy shit! Like, I mean, they didn't bring out knives; they kept it skins. Like, all they did was just beat the shit out of each other. When I say they beat the shit out of each other, the way that white Crip stopped on me, they didn't have any of that stopping bullshit. They had no bitch in their blood, as they would have said, because I saw this dude. I'll just call him Bodie because that's like the name for Puerto Ricans, Bodie, Boricua, and man, he turned around and elbowed a dude in the jaw. He went spinning. It looked like an action movie. Like, you know how in action movies, like, it looks like a hard hit, but realistically, they wouldn't just fall on the floor and just, like, be dead like that. Yeah. This guy was actually, like, straight murdering these guys. Like, he spun around and threw an elbow into this dude's jaw, and, I mean, like, it knocked his eyebrows to the back of his neck, and he spun a pirouette 360 and just fell on the ground and stopped. I mean, just like – like, it was just like a movie. Like, I knew it was a hard hit, don't get me wrong, but this dude, I rolled
and
back.
then he moved on to the other two.
Right. Yeah. There was another dude running at him, and I still remember this dude's nickname because I was actually kind of friends with this dude, and I didn't know that he either cannot fight or he can't fight nearly as good as this Puerto Rican dude can. And he came running up, and they actually he got a swing or two, and I'm telling you, this Puerto Rican dude was dumpy, bro. He looked like a dumpling, like shapeless. He looked like a thumb, like he wasn't in any kind of good shape. You know, big toe looking ass dude. He wasn't muscular or nothing. He was kind of blobby. And he was so swift, dude. This Mexican came over there and started throwing bows at him, and he was I mean,
he was so swift.
Hey, the dude was missing his front 2 teeth. He was moving so fast I could have heard the shit whistling, bro. This dude he's bobbing and weaving on his ass, and he pelted this dude in the face like 4 times, and he went down. He fell on his ass first, and then he kind of flopped to the side. And 100%, I saw it in slow motion. He got hit like 3 or 4 times, like that Kevin Hart joke with the Kevin. He hit me twice. I'm fighting octopus. You remember that?
Yeah.
He gets dinked, and I see the surprise on his face. He gets dinked again and falls on his ass, and I saw the look on his face. Play possum. And he just flopped over. He just flopped over the side. He's like, I ain't ready for Bodie. And then he went on to the next guy, and I'm really happy that none of them pulled out knives because this particular gang, I think, has a rule about carrying knives with them pretty much everywhere. But nobody got slaughtered that I know of. But I know it was a shit show in that shoe trying to keep those guys separated from each other because we could hear them hooting and hollering all the way to the hole. They'd bring a Puerto Rican, and 10 steps behind them, they'd bring a Mexican. And they'd be, pinche loco, vato, yo tengo una pinche cuchara aquí, vato. Like they were shit talking to each other all the way to the shoe. Just like saying, like, I hope they put us in the same cell. And
what
shit
does the
like
loser say?
that.
Hey, I'm almost 1/3 as tough as you.
Yeah, wall hack.
I'm 28% as tough as that guy. The swiftest fat guy you've ever seen.
That's the best thing, though, is that y'all know the Mexicans were the ones that were doing all the woofing because they were the ones that just got steamrolled. You know, the Puerto Ricans didn't have shit else to say. They were like, we did it. We handled that business. And I don't know where they trained this dumpy Puerto Rican dude. Let me tell you, man, he was McGregor's understudy or something. This dude pieced them up. And I'm totally positive the second guy went down just to like, you know what? I got my ass kicked enough for them to know that I was involved. I'm just going to lay here now.
Right.
I'm good. I don't have to take that anymore.
I can show my missing tooth in case they say you didn't fight hard enough. So like, it's all the Mexicans and all the Puerto Ricans are fighting, and are like all the white and black guys. Like, man, this is wild. Just watching.
Back up. Get out of the way.
So it's all the white and black guys are just watching a Mexican versus Puerto Rican
back
fight.
up and hit the dirt. You back up and take a knee. You back up is far enough to be safe, and then you take a knee because you already know they're going to tell you to anyway. So
Was
You're just
anybody
basically sitting there like, I hope they don't notice this for a while, but of course, within 10 seconds, all units respond to the rec yard. All units respond to the rec yard. Situation in play. Inmates on the ground. Code red. Inmates on the ground. And then we're all laying on the ground like looking up from the dirt down here like, hey, did you see Bodie? Hey, Bodie took out 3 of them. Damn.
Is it like all the white and black guys? Are they like cheering certain sides and like, oh, that's a huge hit? Like,
I wouldn't say cheering, but there's the oohs, you know, like the collective ooh. Like when that dude caught that elbow that twisted his neck all the way around, like the whole I'm pretty sure that every single eyeball was on that fight out of all the fights, and he got domed in front of the whole fucking prison. Everybody you hear just the worst thock noise, just a doo, and just ooh.
You know what I've always thought? Have you ever seen the movie where they have like, it's not just a movie. I think they do this in one of those Asian countries where they have the prison boxing, where you have a chance to get out from the boxing.
I've heard about this. Yeah,
there's like a Showtime special about this. You don't know about this, Woody?
No, this is real.
Yeah, so I think it's like Thailand or something where like they have like a fucking kumite in the fucking prison, and if you win enough, they let you go. And the champion is a murderer, and they just let him go.
We should do this in all kinds
I'm almost
of
positive
his capacity for violence.
We should
like that system.
Train people up in physics and let the top test score out. We should,
that'd be much better. Instead of ensuring that they're the most violent one in the prison.
No.
Who's going to show up and put down hard money? Nobody's showing up and putting down hard money to watch somebody write some fucking equations on a blackboard. No.
Man's got a point, though.
Gets to go. We're going to sell some. Same as prison rodeo.
If someone tries to teach me math, there might be a fight.
I'm not saying exclusively physics, but we can do it in all sorts of avenues. Whoever passes the CPA exam gets out now.
Fuck that. That's easy.
Hey, you can contribute.
You passed that.
No, I didn't. There's a